When we start to accept that it's okay to be depressed, we get a breathing space. We're less trapped under the weight of depressed thoughts and feelings. We feel less desperate. This first level of self-acceptance, it's so important for a lot of people in getting better. And if this is you, I'm really happy. But there's a deeper level of self-acceptance, self-compassion. And if you can practice self-compassion, it's a way to reset your whole relationship with yourself, potentially for the rest of your life, long after depression. This is so important because the inner voice of many folks who are prone to depression is a harsh inner critic. This critic is sometimes judgmental, even vicious towards the self. This can go on for decades. By contrast, the stance of self-compassion is to take a balanced view of yourself. This voice says, I have strengths and limitations, just like anyone else. And just like anyone else, I'm entitled to respect. It's crazy. Depressed people can be so kind to friends and strangers, and yet they can be so disrespectful, even cruel to themselves. They talk to and treat the self more like an enemy than a friend. Self-compassion asks that you treat everyone with kindness, and it's quite powerful in changing inner dialogue. So when you're lashing out at yourself with, I'm a failure, I'm good for nothing, maybe I deserve to be punished, self-compassion gives you the perspective to pause the voice and maybe even to still it. Self-compassion helped me with my inner critic when I was depressed. For example, it helped me rephrase self-criticism. Instead of, I can't do anything right, I'd say to myself, this is frustrating. What help do I need to get this done? And it's not just all talk. Once you have a more compassionate inner dialogue, that more loving inner voice, trust me, will lead to more loving actions. Actions that will demonstrate that you respect yourself, that you will prioritize the needs of your mind and your body. Finally, self-compassion allows you to reframe your whole journey with depression. You start to feel proud of what you've been through. You might say to yourself, someone who struggled with periods of depression like me is entitled to a little more patience, maybe even kindness. But maybe the most surprising thing, at least to me, about self-acceptance, and I'll talk about it more next time, is that accepting yourself does not lead you to conclude that you're perfect as you are. It doesn't lead to stagnation. In fact, it's a way to help you change so you lead a better life after depression.